First, the health benefits of Tai Chi. Medical reporter Christine Webb joins us now with more on this.
And hopefully we're going to relax you.
All right, we can all use that.
Yes. In this week's Vital Monday report, we're taking a look at the ancient Chinese practice of Tai Chi, used to improve the flow of Qi or energy in the body. And there are some real health benefits to Tai Chi, as we found out in one Rochester class.
Yeah, the main health points that Tai Chi addresses is proper body alignment, the back, the legs, the knees, just from the top to the bottom.
Tai Chi originated in China about 1,000 years ago. It has now become common practice for many Americans. It's a low-impact workout with slow, deliberate movements that strengthen the knees, provides balance and flexibility, but most importantly, it's an exercise just about anyone, any age, can do.
Yeah, a lot of older people use this in order to keep in shape because some of the things they did when they were younger, they just can't handle anymore. Their joints can't handle it. So it's a good recuperative therapy.
72-year-old Jackie Adams can attest to the benefits of Tai Chi. She started 2.5 years ago and has been hooked ever since.
So what I've gotten out of this is the ability to concentrate, slow down. I make decisions better. I sleep better. I'm not as sassy as I used to be. It's all here. Don't have to be strong, but you will get strength, you'll get flexibility, and you'll get balance. But most of all, you'll feel a sense of peace.
And one of the other big benefits it teaches is how to relax. If you'd like to learn more information about Tai Chi, you can contact the Rochester Tai Qigong Center at 461-0130.
Around the world, people begin their practice of deep breathing and fluid movement. This year, more than 1,000 events are scheduled in more than 60 nations. Here in Rochester, the Tai Chi Center on Rockwood Place is the focal point of the event. Instructors from 4 different centers gathered to raise awareness of the practice, show unity, and promote peace and health.
I think it's a great stress reliever. I think people need more and more things just to get them up off the couch, give them greater awareness of the body-mind connection, and some sense of peace, internal.
This is the 4th year Rochester has celebrated World Tai Chi Day.
Welcome back, everybody. As you may have heard us a moment ago talking about Tai Chi, the movement grown in popularity over the last 3 years especially.
Yeah, and in fact, this Saturday is National Tai Chi and Qigong Day.
News 8 Now's Elizabeth Harness is live at the Rochester Tai Chi Chuan Center this morning to tell us more about this movement.
Good morning, everyone. Yes, I am learning a little bit about Tai Chi. It's a thing that I have never really known a lot about, but it has grown in popularity over the last several years. I'm at the Rochester Tai Chi Chuan Center, which has been up and running for several years now, and I'm with Brian Bruning, actually, who's Vice President, and also Tai Chi expert himself. So Brian, for the person who doesn't know what Tai Chi is in any way, what is it? How would you describe it to them?
Tai Chi Chuan is an ancient Chinese martial art, and when it was brought here in the 60s and 70s, it was modified to be more of a health exercise. There are traditionalists that practice it as a martial art, but most people get benefit out of the health aspect of it.
And it takes quite a while, actually, when you have to separate between the health aspect and the martial art aspect, doesn't it?
Yeah, it takes quite a long time to learn the self-defense part, but you can more quickly learn the health part of it.
It's kind of like an internal system of defense. I've heard it described that way.
Yeah.
And why is that?
With the internal systems, there's more going on inside, realigning your bone structure and your muscles and ligaments, and there's less outward muscle use.
Okay, very good. Now, if you'd like to know more about Tai Chi, you can go ahead and give the Rochester Tai Chi Chuan Center a call at 461-0130, or you can go to the website there on your screen. And when we come back, we're going to learn about some of the different forms of Tai Chi.
Very interesting.
It is.
Look how relaxed Elizabeth seems this morning. I think think just the
Whoa.
she's getting all caught up in the
midst of all of that, you can't help it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Calming me this morning.
We'll be right back.
On 611, Tai Chi, have you ever heard of it? It's more than just relaxation. It's really a way of the mind.
Indeed it is. People across the world are going to join together for a day of meditation. I believe it's this Saturday. And yes, it is. Coming up at 6:16 this morning, we'll be joining our Elizabeth Harness to find out the different styles of Tai Chi techniques. Then it's one of America's favorite cars, talking about the old convertibles. The people all across the globe will join together in a celebration of the growing movement called Tai Chi.
So this morning, we are learning more about Tai Chi, as it's really an internal system of self-defense. News 8 Now's Elizabeth Harness is at Rochester Tai Chi Chuan Center with more.
Good morning, everyone, and as you can see, this is not only an extremely meditative but a very relaxing form of strengthening one's muscles. And I'm with Brian Bruning, who is not only a Tai Chi expert, you're also the Vice President for the Rochester Tai Chi Chuan Center. Now, we have been talking a little bit about all of the health aspects, but this is also a different type of martial art as well, but it takes years to get to that level.
Right.
So what are some of the different styles of Tai Chi and Chuan?
Originally, the original style was the Chen style, named after a general who retired to his family village, and they passed it down through the Chen family till about 100 years ago. And one of his students secretly learned part of the style, and his name was Yang. And so that particular style developed and broke off into a few smaller ones. And that's the one that most people do today, and that's the one they're doing over there.
Okay, now one of the things you're going to put me through is called Qigong.
Qigong.
Now, what is Qigong?
Qigong translated is breath work, or breathing exercises. Most of them are stationary and they don't have a lot of movement. It's mostly breathing deeply.
Okay. So how would I
So some of the simple moves are if you stand about shoulder width apart, feet parallel. Again, relax your hips so they tilt forward a little. Slightly round your back and relax the shoulders. All right, and then just relax the chin. And on this one, it's a traditional one called looking backwards. Very simple. You just turn your head as you breathe in. Just go back as far as you can, comfortably. And then breathe out as you come back to the center.
Okay. And breathe over. Now, what is it? What are we trying to do in this? What is the
You're stretching your neck, and basically you're breathing very deeply down to the lower belly.
Okay, very good. Now, with all of this in mind, we're going to learn a little bit when we come back about Qigong Day, which is coming up this Sunday. But if you would like more information on Tai Chi, you can go ahead and give the Rochester Tai Chi Chuan Center a call at the number on your screen. They're located at 80 Rockwood Place. There's also a web address on your screen as well. And again, when we come back, we're going to talk about what World Tai Chi and Qigong Day will be on Sunday.
Okay, Saturday though, isn't it?
Saturday, yeah. There was some confusion this morning, but I guess it is now Saturday.
It is on Saturday coming up. So if you're interested, that's
Tai
where
Chi
you want to
Day.
be. 6:18, time for another check for you on traffic.
These movements look as graceful as a dove. Good morning, I'm Elizabeth Harness, and what these folks are doing is one of the most ancient forms leading up to martial arts. We're going to learn more about Tai Chi coming up.
And more about a world celebration of Tai Chi this Saturday as well.
All right, we'll do that right now. 6:28, another check on weather and traffic. Taking a look at the growing movement of Tai Chi. Yeah?
And the slow motion exercises actually help develop internal strength.
Yeah, which actually in turn help improve coordination and motion. News 8 Now's Elizabeth Harness has been trying Tai Chi this morning, and she has more.
Good morning, everyone, and what you're seeing here is a fluid movement, but it's actually strengthening those inner muscles, and it's called Tai Chi. Good morning, I'm Elizabeth Harness, and I'm joined by Brian Bruning, who is the Vice President and a Tai Chi expert at the Rochester Tai Chi Chuan Center. And the first thing that we should say is that Qigong Day is coming up this Saturday. I said Sunday earlier, but it's actually this Saturday, we should mention. And tell me a little bit about what that is.
World Tai Chi and Qigong Day was started by a teacher in Kansas City a few years ago, and he started in his school, and it started to spread to other schools, and after 3 or 4 years, this year there'll be over 500 schools in 80 countries participating at 10 a.m. this Saturday, so that at each time zone there'll be mass exhibitions of Tai Chi, spreading around the world to promote the health aspects of it.
Okay, now the health aspect is one of the more important things that we've been
Right.
talking about. Now, what about, though, the self-defense aspect? I know you're going to show me a little bit about how Tai Chi blends into self-defense here. You can explain it as you demonstrate.
We have a little exercise called push hands, and it's a sensitivity training exercise. And basically what we want to try to do is try to yield to an incoming force so that we're not pitting force against force.
Okay.
So that if I push him this way, he gets out of the way. If I push him this way, he yields that way.
Okay, very good. Now, if you would like to know more about Tai Chi, if you're interested in all of the movements that you've seen here this morning, go ahead and give the Rochester Tai Chi Chuan Center a call at 461-0130 or go to the web address on your screen. And again, Qigong Day is this Saturday at 10 a.m. and you can also call the center up for information on that as well.
All right.
Thank you very much.
It's been very
Learned
interesting
so much this morning about Tai Chi.
Yeah, indeed we have.